softer sound. The world can wait while we slow down. Coral light across the chairs, warm towels shining on the floor. 3 cats resting round the table, not asking much from the day anymore. Gray cat floats in a headphone cloud, eyes closed, moving with the snare. Orange cat holds the darkest mug like a secret rhythm in the air. White cat by the pastry plate takes the quiet with both hands. Red hat glowing in the sun like armor turning where it lands. And the coffee steam writes circles, thin and silver, soft and high. Every thought that felt too tangled loosens up and passes by. Back after the break, steady in the glow, soft little beat, easy as we go. Back after the break, clearer than before, coffee in the heart, focus at the door. There's a croissant in the middle, golden edges, tiny crumbs. Cake beside it, sweet and quiet, waiting while the bass line hums. Leaves are hanging by the counter, green against the peachy wall. Outside sunlight keeps on moving, inside nothing has to fall. A notebook could open slowly, one idea could find its place. Not by pushing, not by rushing, just by giving calm some space. Cup to hand, breath comes back, soft guitar on a mellow track. Eyes awake, shoulders light, tiny groove makes the timing right. Maybe focus has a flavor, coffee warm and bittersweet. Maybe peace is just a table where the rhythm takes a seat. Maybe getting back together doesn't need a louder start, just a sunny little cafe and a beat inside the heart. Back after the break, steady in the glow, soft little beat, easy as we go. Back after the break, clearer than before, coffee in the heart, focus at the door. Back after the break, bright room, open mind, every little worry left a step behind. Back after the break, ready but still light, cozy coffee groove keeps the day feeling right. A little pause, a softer sound, 3 warm cups and calm all around. One chair creaks, 2 spoons chime, 3 little cups find their time. Peach light lands, bass walks slow, the cafe starts with a gentle glow. Gray cat settles in the headphone hush, red hoodie bright by the wooden edge. A brush drum tickles through the room like tiny rain on a rooftop ledge. Orange cat turns his shades to the sun, black cup steady, elbows wide. He keeps the beat with a quiet nod, cool as cream on the coffee side. White cat laughs at a sugar trail, red cap tipped toward the plate. A little bite, a little grin, and the heavy thoughts lose weight. The page was blank a minute ago, now it feels less far away. A circle from the coffee cup marks the start of a clearer day. Mug rings on a new page, bright ideas in a small cafe. Let the groove draw the line, let the calm redesign. Mug rings on a new page, golden room and a sweeter pace. 3 cats leaning into the tune, finding focus in the afternoon. Croissant flakes near the napkin fold, little moons on coral grain. Flowers lean from the center vase, pink and white like a soft refrain. A pencil rolls by the saucer rim, then stops where the thought begins. Nobody grabs it too quickly now, they let the melody pull it in. The coffee machine sighs from the back, warm and round like an upright bass. Every sound has a smaller shape, every plan gets a kinder face. Ring on paper, steam in flight, half a sentence turns out right. Fork on porcelain, sun on sleeve, take the quiet then believe. Sometimes the mind needs a softer doorway. Not a sign, not a rule, not a race. Just a cup beside a notebook and a little more breathable space. Here the work doesn't feel like climbing. Here the clock doesn't sound so tall. Three friends share the golden stillness, and the next idea starts to call. Mug brings on a new page, bright ideas in a small cafe. Let the groove draw the line, let the calm redesign. Mug brings on a new page, golden room and a sweeter pace. Three cats leaning into the tune, finding focus in the afternoon. One chair creaks, two spoons chime, three little cups keep perfect time. Peach light fades but the mood stays true. A new page waits and the groove comes through. Apricot light, small cafe glow. A brush beat slips in where the warm cups go. No sharp corners, no heavy sound. Just a softer little hour, turning thoughts around. Gray cat leans with the headphones low, red hoodie bright beside the chair. Every snare feels feather light, like calm is floating through the air. Orange cat keeps his sunglasses on, black mug lifted near his chin. He catches one bass note, smiles a little, lets the quiet pull him in. White cat rests by the cake plate, red cap shining in the glass. A tiny fork, a sunny pause, and the rushing minutes pass. The table doesn't ask too much, the window doesn't rush the view. A little warmth, a little rhythm, and the mind knows what to do. Apricot hour, clearer head, sweet keys walking where the worries left. Coffee break, color gentle and round. Focus comes back without making a sound. Apricot hour, easy return, soft little glow where the good thoughts burn. Cup by cup, tune by tune, the day feels lighter in this room. Croissant curves beside the saucer, butter flakes on painted grain. Flowers stand between the cups like tiny notes in a bright refrain. Somebody writes one simple line, somebody taps a sleepy paw. Nobody needs to force the answer, nobody needs to solve it all. The counter hums with coffee warmth, plants keep shade across the wall. Every color lands so gently, even work begins to feel small. Glass shine, cream thread, good idea up ahead. Fork lift, tail sway, let the tune clear the way. Maybe the break is not the ending, maybe it's the better start. A quiet cup can fix the rhythm when the day feels split apart. Here the room is soft and glowing, here the beat is low and kind. Three cafe friends in golden color make a little space inside. Apricot hour, clearer head, sweet keys walking where the worries left. Coffee break, color gentle and round. Focus comes back without making a sound. Apricot hour, easy return, soft little glow where the good thoughts burn. Cup by cup, tune by tune, the day feels lighter in this room. A note on the napkin, a smile by the plate. The next thing feels simple, the world can wait. Apricot hour, soft and true, relax in the color, let the focus come through. Apricot light, small cafe glow, a brush beat stays with us when it's time to go. The doorbell sings, Then the room goes mellow. Coffee steam curls in a ribbon of yellow. Gray cat leans back, headphones glow, and red hoodie bright in the cafe shade. Every little kick drum lands like a tiny plan being made. Orange cat turns to the window, dark glasses catching a stripe of sun. Black mug clothes, shoulders easy, half the work is already done. White cat laughs near the pastry plate, red cap tilted, silver fork in hand. A sweet small break in the middle of the day makes the next thought understand. No pushing the page, no race in the room, just coffee and color, letting focus bloom. Break time bloom, the mind gets clear. Cozy beat in the corner, good mood near. Break time bloom, slow spark, bright view. A little cafe pause brings the flow back through. Croissant flakes shine like tiny coins beside the cup with the creamy top. Plants by the counter hold the sunlight, green notes in a quiet pop. The table hums with easy timing, spoon taps once then disappears. Bass walks low below the chatter, turning pressure into air. Someone writes one careful sentence, someone hums a melody. Someone watches foam drift slowly, finding calm in what they see. Red cap, black cup, headphones in the glow. Three small smiles where the warm notes go. Cream swirl, cake bite, sun across the chair. A better little rhythm waiting everywhere. The day can be wide, the list can be long, but the heart works better with the gentler song. A break isn't empty, it's a place to return. A cup in the quiet, a softer way to learn. Break time bloom, the mind gets clear. Cozy beat in the corner, good mood near. Break time bloom, slow spark, bright view. A little cafe pause brings the flow back through. Bloom in the coffee, bloom in the light, bloom in the rhythm, making work feel right. Bloom in the quiet, bloom in the tune. Three cats smiling in the afternoon. The doorbell sleeps, the room stays mellow. Coffee steam fades in a ribbon of yellow. Cup rings on the table, sun drips through the glass. A soft beat in the corner lets the loud world pass. Gray cat sits in a headphone bubble, red hoodie catching warm cafe light. Tiny drums move under his whiskers, turning busy thoughts polite. Orange cat hides a grin in the shadows, dark lens is bright with window gold. Black coffee, close shoulders easy, letting the day unfold. White cat nudges the pastry plate, red cap tilted, eyes half bright. One sweet bite, one quiet laugh, and the room feels just right. No need to chase the next idea, no need to bend the day. The rhythm taps the door softly, and focus finds its way. Little break, big flow, let the warm notes grow. Cafe light, easy mind, leave the rush behind. Little break, big flow, take it nice and slow. Cozy colors, steady tune, good thoughts filling up the room. Croissant flakes scatter like tiny stars, butter gold on painted wood. The flower vase leans toward the sunlight like it knows the mood is good. A pencil waits beside a napkin, a half-made plan begins to smile. Nobody pushes the answer forward, it comes in its own style. Bass walks soft beneath the chairs, piano sprinkles something clean. The whole cafe turns into a small relaxing thinking machine. Cup down, eyes up, one more note in the cup. Tail swing, fork shine, everything lands in softer time. Maybe the best part of working is knowing when to rest. Maybe a sweeter little pause brings out the clearest best. Here with the peach walls glowing in the window open wide. Three friends borrow one calm minute and carry it inside. Little break, big flow, let the warm notes grow. Cafe light, easy mind, leave the rush behind. Little break, big flow, take it nice and slow. Cozy colors, steady tune, good thoughts filling up the room. Now the page feels lighter, now the list feels small. Now the next step rises without pressure at all. Little break, big flow, soft groove, clear glow. One more sip of the afternoon, then we move with the tune. Cup rings on the table, sun drips through the glass. A soft beat in the corner makes the calm mood last. Small plate, quiet room, little tune in the afternoon. Fork taps, bass slides, calm comes in from every side. Gray cat leans into a lazy drum, hoodie bright like a little sunset. Headphones wrapped around the moment, no busy thought can reach him yet. Orange cat keeps cool behind the shades, black coffee resting in his hands. He doesn't speak but the groove says plenty, like a tiny cafe band. White cat breaks a piece of cake, red cap tilted to the light. There's a sweet kind of focus forming in the middle of a slow bite. Cake crumbs and clear lines, good ideas take their time. Cozy rhythm, steady mood, coffee makes the quiet move. Cake crumbs and clear lines, sunny thoughts begin to climb. No big push, no heavy pace, just a bright little working space. Window glass turns golden peach, plants keep still beside the wall. The whole cafe feels like a cushion underneath the day's small call. Someone opens up a notebook, someone hums a melody. Someone stirs the foam in circles, drawing focus carefully. Outside, minutes keep on running. Inside, time is round and sweet. Every plan gets less tangled when it lands on a gentler beat. Tap, tap, spoon on the side, drum loop low like a slow little tide. Breathe in, look around, let the next good thought come down. Clap, clap, soft tail swing, tiny cafe kind of thing. Eyes bright, shoulders loose, nothing here needs an excuse. Maybe the word comes better when the room feels kind. Maybe the answer waits where we stop chasing time. One more bite, one more note, one more color in the air. The focus doesn't force the door, it simply finds us there. Cake crumbs and clear lines, good ideas take their time. Cozy rhythm, steady mood, coffee makes the quiet move. Cake crumbs and clear lines, sunny thoughts begin to climb. Three cats, one cafe, and the whole day feels okay. Small plate, quiet room, little tune in the afternoon. Fork taps, bass slides, clear mind, warm light. Low light on the table, steam draw in little lines. Three cups in a circle, Three quiet states of mind. Gray cat's got the headphones on, soft beat tucked behind the day. Orange shades in a black warm cup, letting all the rush fade away. White cat smiles with the cozy hat, hands wrapped round the morning heat. Croissant crumbs and a slice of cake, small joys landing on the beat. No one says too much right now, but the room knows how to move. A little pause, a little glow, everything finds a softer groove. And the window pours gold over notes we haven't made. We breathe in slow, let the busy world wait. Coffee break, clear my mind, little rhythm, easy time. Round table, warm light, focus coming back just right. Coffee break, hearts in tune, soft bass under the afternoon. No rush, just room to breathe. Good vibes sitting here with me. Plants lean in from the corner wall, sunlight dancing on the floor. There's a quiet kind of magic in not needing anymore. One cat taps to the Jazzhop drums, one cat hums without a sound. One cat takes another careful sip while calm keeps circling around. A page can wait, a plan can grow, ideas bloom when pressure leaves. The sweetest part of getting things done is knowing when to breathe. Cup down, smile up, tiny spark in a gentle cupcake bite. Soft light, everything feels light tonight. Maybe focus isn't forcing, maybe peace can lead the way. Maybe every little break puts color back into the day. So we stay for one more minute, let the melody unwind. Three friends, one table, and a warmer frame of mind. Coffee break, clear my mind, little rhythm, easy time. Round table, warm light, focus coming back just right. Coffee break, hearts in tune, soft bass under the afternoon. No rush, just room to breathe. Good vibes sitting here with me. Three cups in the coral light, soft groove making everything bright. Three cups in the coral light, relax, refocus, feel alright. Steam goes dim, sun stays white. Back to the day with the groove inside. Peach walls, warming cups lined up. A quiet afternoon inside a coffee cup. No rush knocking, no loud parade. Just three cats resting where the calm is made. Gray cat sways in the headphone shade, red hoodie bright like sunset paint. Drums roll low behind his eyes, turning scattered thoughts into smoother lines. Orange cat lifts the black cup slow, with dark glasses catching a golden glow. He doesn't need to say a word, the bass already understood. White cat sits with the red cap on, watching sugar melt and drift along. A fork taps once near the slice of cake, and the whole room learns how to take a break. The clock on the wall doesn't push, doesn't pull. It swings with the groove till the mind feels full. The cafe knows the tempo, let it carry me there. Coffee-colored focus floating through the air. The cafe knows the tempo, smooth and easy to follow. One calm cup today, a brighter thought tomorrow. Croissant dust on the table edge, plants hang green by the window ledge. Sun slips over every chair, painting quiet and music everywhere. A notebook opens with no demand, one clean idea finds a hand. Not a heavy plan, not a race, just a clear rhythm taking shape. The coffee machine hums like an old upright, warm low notes in the coral light. Every sip, every tiny sound puts the focus back on solid ground. Shade on glass, cream in a swirl, tilt to the beat, slow little turn. Cup to the left, kick to the right. The room keeps moving without getting tired. Some days don't need a fight, clean and simple in the light. 3 cats, 1 table, steady air, and the next good step appears right there. The cafe knows the tempo, let it carry me there. Coffee colored focus, floating through the air. The cafe knows the tempo, smooth and easy to follow. 1 calm cup today, a brighter thought tomorrow. Let the list come gently, let the page stay wide. Let the groove keep working on the quiet side. Let the cup cool slowly, let the sunlight stay. We came in cloudy, we leave okay. Peach walls warming, cups lined up. Clear little afternoon inside a coffee cup. In the corner cafe, where the peach latte stays, 3 little shadows take the edge off the day. A cup on the table, a tune in the glass. We let the loud hours quietly pass. Gray cat sinks in the headphone haze, red hoodie catching the window rays. Tiny hi-hats flicker in his head while the coffee cools beside the bread. Orange cat leans with an easy stare, dark shade shining in the coral air. Black cup close, elbows down, he turns 1 sip into steady ground. White cat laughs at a crumb on the plate, red cap tilted, moving late. The cake looks sweet, the room feels wide, and the work waits softer on the other side. Let the pencils rest, let the screens go dim. A little cafe color brings the focus in. Coral cup session, let the day lean back. Gentle keys are drawing a cleaner little track. Coral cup session, nothing sharp, nothing tight. Coffee hum, pastry sun, we come back bright. Plants by the counter make a lazy frame, green leaves dancing without a name. The window holds a golden square, like a quiet song hanging in the air. Someone stirs, someone grins, someone hears the bass begin. Not a race, not a climb, just a better shape for time. 1 idea slips through the steam, small and easy like a dream. Then another finds the page, moving smooth at its own age. Click of a spoon, low little tune, sun on the floor, space for more. Cup goes down, eyes look new, the room turns bright in a softer blue. We don't have to push the morning, we don't have to pull the thread. Some days open slowly when the rhythm clears the head. 3 cats in the cafe, 1 sweet break between. A little bit of coffee and the whole day turns clean. Coral cup session, let the day lean back. Gentle keys are drawing a cleaner little track. Coral cup session, nothing sharp, nothing tight. Coffee hum, pastry sun, we come back bright. Hold the color, hold the tone, take the quiet back home. Little break, bigger view, everything feels easier to do. Hold the color, hold the tone, not so busy, not alone. 3 cups glow, thoughts align, coffee break keeps perfect time. In the corner cafe, where the peach light stays, we leave with the rhythm still warming the day. Phone draws a circle, sun paints the table. The room feels gentle, the mind feels able. in the corner, a cup in the hand. Nothing too heavy, just somewhere to land. Gray cat listens where the soft drums lean. Red hoodie glowing in the cafe scene. Headphones tucked around a mellow sound. Little worry slowly coming down. Orange cat sits with the cool shades low. Black coffee catching a caramel glow. He turns the mug like a vinyl spin, letting the warm little rhythm sink in. White cat smiles by the pastry side. Red cat bright in the window light. A fork lifts cake, then the silence stays sweet as a break in the middle of days. No sharp edges, no crowded sky, just a small warm table where the good thoughts rise. Focus on the phone, let the soft notes roam. Coffee in the quiet, making calm feel like home. Focus on the phone, let the bright ideas come. Cozy beat around us, steady like a low drum. Croissant curls on a little white plate, golden and lazy like it learned to wait. Plants in the corner keep the rhythm green, swaying in the sunlight dream. The page sits open but it doesn't shout. One clean line starts coming out. A little plan, a little spark, something clear inside the warm cafe dark. Spoon taps twice, then the bass replies. Piano dust falling from the skies. Every tiny sound in the choral room makes the next step easier to do. Foam line, gold shine, let the thought take its time. Cup ring, soft swing, let the quiet do its thing. We don't need a perfect morning, we don't need the loudest view. Sometimes all the day is asking is a kinder way through. So we sit beside the window, three hearts in a gentle frame. The coffee doesn't say a word, but the focus comes the same. Focus on the phone, let the soft notes roam. Coffee in the quiet, making calm feel like home. Focus on the phone, let the bright ideas come. Cozy beat around us, steady like a low drum. Foam on the coffee, light on the chair. A little more focus, floating in the air. Foam on the coffee, peace in the room. Back to the day with a softer tune. Foam draws a circle, sun paints the table. The room feels gentle, the mind feels able. A bell rings once, then fades in gold. The cafe breathes, the cup stays warm. Gray cat rides a brush drum loop, red hoodie bright against the chair. Headphones low, whiskers still, catching little notes in the air. Orange cat turns the handle slowly, black cup resting near his chest. Dark shades hide a sleepy smile, but the groove can guess the rest. White cat watches sunlight spill over sugar, cake and cream. Red cap tilted, eyes awake, floating through a quiet dream. Let the latte breathe, let the page stay open. Good thoughts arrive when the room isn't broken. Latte lines in the afternoon, keys fall soft like a lazy tune. Cafe colors, steady hands, focus comes without commands. Latte lines in the afternoon, croissant moon and a mellow groove. Three cats glowing in the same warm frame, leaving lighter than they came. Steam makes shapes above the table, thin clouds over painted wood. One small laugh, one spoon circle, and the whole place feels good. Plants hang green beside the counter, listening close to the bass. Every leaf seems almost dancing, keeping time in its own place. A half-done list sits near the napkin, not forgotten, just on hold. When the mind gets room to wander, even simple plans turn gold. Tap the cup, slide the plate, let the snare decorate. Lean back once, look again, the next idea walks in then. We came in calms it gently till the noisy edges lie. Nothing grand, nothing dramatic, just to break that nose it's part. Coffee, cake, and coral sunlight put the rhythm near the heart. Latte lines in the afternoon, keys fall soft like a lazy tune. Cafe colors, steady hands, focus comes without commands. Latte lines in the afternoon, croissant moon and a mellow groove. Three cats glowing in the same warm frame, leaving lighter than they came. Foam on the rim, sun on the glass, a tiny good mood that knows how to last. Foam on the rim, notes in the room, work feels kinder after the tune. A bell rings once, then fades in gold. The cafe breathes, the cup stays warm. Turn the noise down low, let go. Turn the noise down low, let the warm light stay. One cup, one breath, we come back this way. Gray cat nods to a mellow beat, headphones soft around his ears. Steam curls up from a little white cup, and the room forgets to rush out there. Orange cat leans with the shade still on, black mug resting in his paws. No big speech, no busy plan, just a groove with a quiet cause. White cat smiles by the window glow, red hat bright in the afternoon. Cake on the plate, crumbs on the wood, and the bassline hums the room. We don't need to hurry, we don't need to disappear. Just a sip, just a second, until the mind feels clear. Low volume cafe, soft focus in the air. Coffee on the table, good feeling everywhere. Low volume cafe, let the slow beat play. Relax in the rhythm, find your way back to the day. Plants keep dancing in the corner, light leaves like hands in a sunny breeze. The coffee machine in the back goes hush, like it knows we need some peace. A croissant waits on a tiny plate, golden edges, butter shine. Every little detail feels like it's falling into time. One idea wakes, then another one, not too loud and not too fast. The best thoughts come when the heart sits still and the heavy moments pass. Sip it slow, let it land, soft little groove in a quiet hand. Take it in, let it bloom warm, little focus fills the room. Maybe this is the secret place, not far away, not hard to find. Just three friends and a coffee break, making space inside the mind. Outside the day keeps moving on, but here the color stays. Coral walls and a gentle song turn the pressure into haze. Low volume cafe, soft focus in the air. Coffee on the table, good feeling everywhere. Low volume cafe, let the slow beat play. Relax in the rhythm, find your way back to the day. No rush at the table, no wait in the light. Just a cozy little groove, making everything bright. No rush at the table, just breathe and begin. When the cup warms the moment, the focus comes in. Turn the noise down low, let the warm light stay. One cup, one breath, we come back this way. Leaning on the glass, little shadows on the wall. Three tails moving under chairs. No one rushing at all. A gray cat catches a mellow loop. Red hoodie folded at the sleeve. Headphones low, eyes half closed, finding room enough to breathe. Orange cat keeps his cool black mug near the center of the table. Dark shades on, quiet grin like the day just turned more stable. White cat lifts a silver fork. Red cap glowing near the sun. A tiny piece of cake disappears and the good mood has begun. The street keeps talking through the window, but it never gets too near. Inside this cup-shaped moment, all the tangled lines turn clear. One cup, new direction, slow rhythm, warm reflection. Let the room tune the mind, leave the heavy noise behind. One cup, new direction, small pause, bright connection. From the table to the tune, focus rises in the room. A croissant curves like a sleepy moon. Golden flakes beside the cream. Flowers stand between the mugs, pink and white inside a dream. The bass rolls under every word that nobody has to say. Piano drops like sugar dust, making work feel far away. Then a note appears on paper, then another takes its place. No pressure on the pencil, just a kinder kind of pace. Cup on wood, spoon in time. Steam goes up, thoughts unwind. Cake and keys, shade and sun. Take the break, then get it done. Maybe the answer wasn't hiding in a louder, faster plan. Maybe it was sitting quietly in the warmth between our hands. A red cap, a black cup, headphones full of lazy drums. Three cats share the little stillness where the better rhythm comes. One cup, new direction, slow rhythm, warm reflection. Let the room tune the mind, leave the heavy noise behind. One cup, new direction, small pause, bright connection. From the table to the tune, focus rises in the room. Now the list looks less like thunder. Now the page looks more like sky. Now the day feels open wider, like a window passing by. One cup, new direction, clearer heart, calmer view. Three friends in the Coral Cafe, and the next step coming through. Peach light leaning on the glass. Little shadows on the wall. Three cups cooling on the table. Peace still humming after all. Press pause on the daylight. Let the colors settle in. A tiny bell above the door lets the easy mood begin. Gray cat drifts with the soft drums close. Red hoodie warm in the cafe glow. Headphones wrapped around the little beat. Tail moving slow beneath the seat. Orange cat holds that dark cup steady. Cool shades on, bright thoughts ready. He catches the bass in a tiny grin, like the whole room just tuned him in. White cat turns to the slice of cake. Red cap shining by the window frame. One small bite and the pressure fades, leaving room for a better day. The chairs don't move, but the mood takes flight. Every note feels round, every worry feels light. Pause button cafe, let the cozy beat stay. Coffee warms the middle, focus finds a way. Pause button cafe, take the rush away. Three cats in the soft light, grooving through the break. Croissant gold by the flower cup. Little flakes where the sun wakes up. Plants hang low like they know the tune. Green leaves swaying in the afternoon. There's a keyboard closed on a nearby chair. A notebook waiting with patient air. no one forces the next bright line. It comes when the room gives it time. Spoon rings once on ceramic white. Soft guitar paints the corner light. Every small sound, every slow move falls right into the coffee groove. Not a race, not a list, just the calm we almost missed. Not a climb, not a chase, just a smile in a warmer place. Maybe the break is part of the motion, not a stop, not a step behind. Maybe the cup, the cake, the music make a clearer kind of mind. So we sit where the sunlight gathers, let minutes stretch and bend. Three little hearts around one table, ready to begin again. Pause button cafe, let the cozy beats stay. Coffee warms the middle, focus finds a way. Pause button cafe, take the rush away. Three cats in the soft light, grooving through the break. Push play when the room feels brighter. Push play with the light of mind. Push play with the beat inside you. Leave the heavy noise behind. Press pause on the daylight. Let the colors settle in. A tiny bell above the door, and the groove begins again. Pour it slow, let it shine. Little warmth in a quiet line. Soft keys roll, bass line low. Now I'm ready to go. Sunlight melts on the cafe floor. Coral walls make the morning warm. Three little cups on a wooden round, and the whole room settles down. Gray cat listens with closed up eyes. Headphones catching the hi-hat light. Orange cat grins with the shades pulled low, holding the rhythm in a black cup glow. White cat leans where the window beams. Red hat bright like a sweet daydream. No big words, just a simple scene. Everything calm, everything clean. When the world gets loud, we turn it softer. When the mind feels full, we make it lighter. Refill my focus, refill my mood. Little cafe rhythm putting me in tune. One more sip and the day feels new. Cozy beat doing what it came to do. Refill my focus, refill my smile. Let the quiet groove stay for a while. Warm cup, bright room, easy melody. Back to the flow with a softer energy. Croissant flakes on a small white plate. Tiny cake waiting by the vase. Flowers standing in the middle light, like a little chorus dressed in pink and white. There's a spoon click sound and a mellow drum. A soft guitar where the good thoughts come. Nothing pushing, nothing tight, just a gentle spark in the golden light. Plans get open without getting heavy. Ideas come when the breath gets steady. A break like this doesn't slow me down. It puts my feet back on the ground. Tiny refill, clear view, soft little beat coming through. Tiny refill, warm mind, leave the rush a step behind. The coffee machine hums in the back like a low note under the track. Leaves move slow near the kitchen side, and the window holds the day open wide. Maybe the best kind of focus doesn't have to feel so strong. It starts with a little cup and a bright, unhurried song. Refill my focus, refill my mood. Little cafe rhythm putting me in tune. One more sip and the day feels new. Cozy beat doing what it came to do. Refill my focus, refill my smile. Let the quiet groove stay for a while. Warm cup, bright room, easy melody. Back to the flow with a softer energy. Pour it slow, let it shine. Calm comes back one sip at a time. Soft keys roll, bassline low. Refill my focus, let it flow. wave, key stop tapping for a minute or two. Mind feels lighter with a softer view. Sun through the window in a quiet line. Loose stars settle one at a time. I don't need to run, I don't need to chase. Just find the rhythm in this easy space. Let the clock move slow, let the warm cup glow. I can hear my focus coming back. Sip slow, think clear, good groove right here. Soft beat, calm mind, everything finds its line. Sip slow, stay near, no rush, no fear. Coffee break mood, relax and focus feels good. Small brown notebook with a half-made plan. One more idea sitting in my hand. Lo-fi drums in a gentle loop. Bassline low like a sunny afternoon. People pass outside but far away. I'm in the pocket of a better day. Shoulders drop down, eyes open wide. Little bit of quiet on the inside. Warm cup, soft touch, easy tempo, not too much. Warm cup, mind up, let the good groove do enough. I was moving too fast, now I'm back in the chair. Breathing in the calm like it's always been there. One sip for the noise, one sip for the doubt. One sip and the whole room smooths itself out. Sip slow, think clear, good groove right here. Soft beat, calm mind, everything finds its line. Sip slow, stay near, no rush, no fear. Coffee break mood, relax and focus feels good. No hurry in the melody, no pressure in the air. Just a little pocket of peace and I meet myself there. The page looks brighter, the day feels wide. I got a mellow little rhythm, keeping time inside. Sip slow, think clear, good groove right here. Soft beat, calm mind, everything finds its line. Sip slow, stay near, no rush, no fear. Coffee break mood, relax and focus feels good. Steam goes up, the room slows down. Little cup, soft little sound. Back to the work, but softer now. Good groove stays and shows me how. Golden phone, quiet chair, a lazy snare floating there. 3 cups close, sunlight wide, the busy world waits outside. Gray cat hears the keys drift low, headphones wrapped in a velvet tone. Red hoodie warm against the seat, paw tapping lightly to the beat. Orange cat tilts his shaded face, black cup held with easy grace. He takes the day in half a smile, letting silence stay a while. White cat sits where the window shines, red cap bright in the softer lines. A fork, a cake, a little pause, and calm walks in without applause. Let the list lose weight, let the clock speak slow. Good ideas love a warmer place to grow. Soft work, sweet coffee, bring the clear view back to me. Little groove on a gentle loop, bright thoughts rising through the room. Soft work, sweet coffee, nothing heavy, nothing foggy. 3 friends in a mellow frame, coming back to the day again. Croissant curves by the flower glass, butter gold where the sunbeams pass. Plants lean over the counter side, green and calm in the peachy light. No one needs a perfect plan, just a note and a steady hand. The bass moves soft beneath the floor, opening one small mental door. A pencil rolls, then finds its place. One idea lands with a smiling face. Focus doesn't rush the room, it arrives like a quiet tune. Foam swirl, page turn, tiny spark, slow burn, fork shine, cup ring, let the soft beat do its thing. Somewhere between the pastry plate and the coffee cooling down, the day becomes a lighter shape, less like noise and more like sound. Here in the coral colored quiet, every breath gets space. Three cats share a little rhythm and the work finds a kinder pace. Soft work, sweet coffee, bring the clear view back to me. Little groove on a gentle loop, bright thoughts rising through the room. Soft work, sweet coffee, nothing heavy, nothing foggy. Three friends in a mellow frame, coming back to the day again. Golden foam, quiet chair, a lazy snare floating there. Three cups close, sunlight wide, clear mind humming deep inside. Pull up a chair, leave the rush outside. Coffee in the air, sunset colored light. Round little table, pastry plate, three warm cups and a slower pace. Gray cat drifts with the headphones on, catching hi-hats in a lazy song. Orange cat smiles behind dark shades, black mug close like a quiet bass. White cat taps by the window seat, red hat glowing in the coral heat. No one's chasing the clock today, no heavy thoughts getting in the way. Just soft drums under sweeter air and a calm little feeling everywhere. Let the steam rise, let the mind unwind. Tiny pause, bright room, everything gets kind. Table for three, clear mind coming, low bass rolling, soft keys humming. Coffee break glow, easy and light. Focus feels better when the mood feels right. Table for three, no need to hurry. Cake crumbs dancing where we drop the worry. Cozy beat playing through the afternoon. Relax in the cup, refocus in the tune. Croissant gold on a small white plate, little sweet break in the middle of the day. Plants in the corner lean toward the sunlight, even the leaves know the work can wait. A notebook opens but nobody runs, one good idea starts warming up. The room has a rhythm, gentle and round, every small sound keeps the mood tied down. Spoon on ceramic, soft little click, foam on the coffee, slow little sip. Outside moves fast but here we stay, in a pocket of peace with a pop jazz sway. Sip, smile, settle in, let the quiet rhythm begin. Breathe, bloom, take your time. Coffee break clears the line. Not every good day has to shine too loud, not every bright thought has to push through clouds. Sometimes the best way back to the flow is a warm little table where the beat moves slow. Three cups, three hearts, one mellow scene. Coral walls and a window dream. The groove doesn't ask for anything more, just keeps a soft pulse on the cafe floor. Table for three, clear mind coming, low bass rolling, soft keys humming. Coffee break glow, easy and light. Focus feels better when the mood feels right. Table for three, no need to hurry. Cake crumbs dancing where we drop the worry. Cozy beat playing through the afternoon. Relax in the cup, refocus in the tune. Pull up a chair, leave the rush outside. Coffee in the air, clear little mind. Window glow, soft chair, coffee notes in the air. Tiny room, easy sound. All the noise settles down. cat nods in a red hoodie, headphones holding the beat close. A little smile, a little silence, that's the part he likes the most. Orange cat cool with the dark shades, hands around a midnight cup. He tilts his head to the soft piano when the bass line opens up. White cat near the sunny window takes a bite and looks outside. The cafe feels like a quiet postcard where the busy thoughts can hide. No need to solve it all at once, no need to make the moment loud. Just let the warm mug do its work, let the bright thought come around. Warm mug, bright thought, little spark in a cozy spot. Soft beat, clean page, calm finds its own way. The rush gets gently caught. 3 friends, 1 light, focus feels easy tonight. Croissant resting by the flower vase, golden flakes on the coral wood cake. Sit sweet in the middle space like a tiny piece of good. Plants hang low by the counter side, green leaves over peachy walls. Every color in the cafe makes the heavy feeling small. Someone thinks of a new idea, someone hums a half-known tune, someone watches steam go floating through the quiet afternoon. Cup clicks, boom, tap, soft little drum brings the mind back. Breathe, lean, look, stay fine, the focus in a sweeter way. There's a kind of work that doesn't need to push. It starts in the pause, in the hush, in the hush. A tiny reset, a glow on the wall. The day feels lighter when we don't carry it all. Warm mug, bright thought, little spark in a cozy spot. Soft beat, clean page, calm finds its own way. Warm mug, bright thought, all the rush gets gently caught. 3 friends, 1 light, focus feels easy tonight. No clothes, soft chair, coffee notes in the air. Tiny room, easy sound, clear mind, settling down. Soft sun on the window seat, little drums under quiet feet. Coffee rings on painted wood, the whole room feels understood. Gray cat leans where the hi-hats glow, red hoodie warm in the morning show. Headphones on but the world comes through, and piano drops in a softer view. Orange cat turns his black cup slow, dark shades catching the cafe gold. He gives 1 nod to the lazy snare like the answer was already there. White cat smiles at the pastry tray, red cat bright in a cozy way. A little fork, a little cream, and the day feels more like a dream. At the window seat, we get back to the beat. Not too fast, not too loud, just enough to clear the cloud. The plants don't rush by the counter wall, green leaves listening to it all. Croissant flakes in a golden line, tiny stars on a coffee sign. The bass line purrs under every chair, soft as velvet in the air. No one's forcing the next idea, it wanders in when the room feels clear. A notebook waits with an open face, 1 small thought finds a landing place. Then another, then 2, then 3, moving light as a melody. Window seat, workday, gentle rhythm on the side. Coffee break, color, bringing focus back to life. Window seat, workday, sweet and steady, loose and bright. 3 friends in the cafe, turning pause into light. Hush goes the machine, tap goes the spoon. A little foam cloud under the tune, steam in the glass, sun on the wall. Nothing needs to hurry, nothing needs to fall. Somewhere between the cake and the keys, the busy feeling learns to ease. Somewhere between the cup up in the song, the mind remembers where it belongs. Not every plan has to arrive with sharper lines and brighter fire. Sometimes it grows in a softer zone where nobody has to do it alone. Window seat, workday, gentle rhythm on the side. Coffee break, color, bringing focus back to life. Window seat, workday, sweet and steady, loose and bright. Brief friends in the cafe, turning pause into light. At the window seat, we get back to the beat. Cup by cup, note by note, calm finds room to float. Soft sun on the window seat, little drums under quiet feet. Coffee rings on painted wood, the